missed the last 3 league games through injury, but returns to try to upset the apple cart, the opposing defence.
But he's just a joy to watch, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely.
We talk about Dzeko as well. 2 different sorts of players. Dzeko more a team player, but Ibrahimovic arrogance. But with his career, so what?
Rafael Leao feeding it through, and Ibrahimovic is there, and he's on the end of it, and it's a perfect start for Milan. We've been playing less than 2 minutes. First attack, bang, first goal of the game, and it had to be Ibrahimovic to get there on the end of it. It's his 6th goal of the season.
Well, just what we were talking about, his arrogance. He pops up in an area where he's so used to doing it. Look, he chimes it perfect. What a weight on the ball as well. The goalkeeper can't do a great deal. Should he come? If he comes all the way, does he take Ibrahimovic out? Just a toe end. He knows where the goal is. Doesn't have to do anything else. He knows what the delivery's coming his way, the pace on it. All he needs to do is get something on it, and that's exactly what he does. He's just an absolute master sort of thing. He's got every sort of goal in his locker. He's good in the air, he can hit from distance, he gets toe pokes. He is that good, he's that impressive.
And all is well. And now we can have the corner. Pellegrini, and Edin Dzeko is there. Firm header from Dzeko, cancelling out Ibrahimovic's early strike. It was a crisp, clean header, and he made it look rather simple, actually. Milan 1, Roma 1.
I think you've got to look at the goalkeeper here. Look, he comes for it, gets nowhere near it. That's poor goalkeeping. We talked about it before. With his experience, you thought he'd do better. Dzeko expected him to miss it, and just can't handle that when it comes his way in that sort of position. He's 6'4". Massive threat in the air, just times it so well, but
Gary Tatarashanu didn't. Back with Calabria, now Salamakers, faced by Henrik Mkhitaryan. Just hangs in the air, Ibrahimovic with a little chest down, Çalhanoğlu with the shot, and diving down to his right to get his gloves on it, Morante.
Didn't get all of this, does he? Çalhanoğlu comes out to him, he takes it early, hits it into the ground, skids off that surface, and Morante does well to get down.
Calabria's throw to Ibrahimovic, and a half clear. Kessie goes up, Çalhanoğlu drilled in by Hernandez.
What an opportunity that was. He can strike a ball as well. Comes out to him, takes a deflection.
Can't get out of their own penalty area at the moment. Romagnoli.
That's what they call a television save.
Safe for the cameras there from Morante.
He could have caught that. Decent corner again, though. Look, he can just catch that. Comedic moment.
Pushes the ball wide. Needed saving, though. But it was pretty comfortable.
Very comfortable.
Three on the corner front, and this time it slams against the post. Simon Kjær can't quite believe it, but maybe Roma will break away. Mkhitaryan, and now it's with Roger Ibanez. Might fancy this, blasting it in towards Tatarashanu. Just carries it away, and Milan don't clear, and Rafael Leao doesn't. Tatarashanu at full strength there with the shot coming in from Lorenzo Pellegrini.
First save,
of course, having not 40 wings, but just covering the lower area when the wall jumps up as Çalhanoğlu brings a save from Antonio Morante.
Some say because that was travelling, but that's ridiculous, that lying there like that. You're losing a man.
Well,
for me,
yeah, but of course, if the wall jumps up, sometimes we've seen the ball dribble along the floor into the corner of the net, and of course, it helps to block off an area of the goal.
Yeah, but
possession here from Milan. Leao up against Karsdorp, breezing past him, and Ibanez, and Salamakers is there. And having scored 1:49 in the first half, Milan have scored inside that time at the start of the second half. Alexis Salamakers.
It's all about Leao here. Look how brilliantly he does here. He backs himself wonderfully well there, pulls it back into an area he knows one of his teammates is going to be attacking. Great midfield play, but what about that? Little bit of a trick. Lays it back beautifully, and you have to say, Morante, no chance at all with that. It's class written all over it.
Great finish from Salamakers, who scored in the qualifiers for the Europa League, but scores in Serie for the first time.
I'll tell you what, Fonseca will be absolute.
Well, the start of the second half mirroring the start of the first, really, so far. Roma are slow out of the blocks. Is that about to change, though, as Lorenzo Pellegrini brings it some distance? Henrik Mkhitaryan now into the penalty area to Edin Dzeko, who can't keep the shot low enough.
This all comes from Hernandez at the other end, again giving the ball away in a really bad area. Well, that was close, wasn't it? It's a decent look up, picks him out, but can't hit the target. Don't expect that from Dzeko. You expect him at least to force biggest.
Able to find Ibrahimovic this time.
Challenge.
Hakan Çalhanoğlu going in with Kumbula. Just looked like a sturdy 50-50. Game continues. Here's Mkhitaryan now, and Tatarusanu getting down low, and the referee's given a penalty here. And Pedro going down, and referee Giacomelli, has he given a penalty here?
That's the other way, surely. You can see the reaction of the Milan players. They're just dumbfounded. Keeper parries it. I think that's the other way.
Let's have a look here. This might show us.
Don't see a lot wrong with that. In fact, you can see Pedro looking there, can't you?
There wasn't a great deal of contact, was there?
Keeper, mate, could he have done better? That's not a penalty for me.
The player challenging, yellow card for Rafael Leao for speaking out of turn.
Well, that sums it up, the referee, for me.
Around it. It's Veretout against Tatarusanu. 2-2. Perfectly placed by the Frenchman. Lovely penalty from Jordan Veretout. There was no doubt where that was going to end up. Slammed into the back of Tatarusanu's net.
He went the right way as well. That's how good the penalty was. He had to wait quite a while to take it as well, and he goes back as top scorer. There's the save. I'm still not convinced, you know. It's a classic penalty. Look at that, right in the bottom corner. Even at 6'6", going the right way, couldn't get anything on it.
Convincing penalty from Jordan. That's been shown to the bench area, but we're not sure who that is. Çalhanoğlu goes down inside the bottom.
Well, this looks a very soft one as well, doesn't it?
Milan have got a penalty.
Be interesting as well.
Mancini brushed against Hakan Çalhanoğlu.
That's not a penalty either for me.
Çalhanoğlu has gone down, and Milan have fall behind for a third time. Ibrahimovic against Morante, and it's 3-2. Morante didn't get anywhere near it. And Zlatan Ibrahimovic scores a brace for the third league appearance in.
Anybody expect him to miss that? If you want to take it. That's not a penalty. Sorry. No danger. They're coming together. And it's another good penalty. Wrong corner. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Pace.
Well, the award of the spot kick was a soft 12 yards. Could he do this one? Going for a simple sort of area under the post. It's turned home. It's turned home by Kumbula. And the Albanian scores to bring Roma level at 3-3. And Kumbula's second goal of the season. And Milan's lead evaporates for the third time tonight.
Well, I think Ibrahimovic might have something to do with this. Look, he does. He flicks it on. Goes with his right leg. There's the touch. Does for everybody. Why didn't he go with his head? And nobody picks him up. Look at Kerr. Just ball watching. Just loses him, look. Castellajo's not going to do it. He's not defensively minded. Kerr has got to pick him up there, but look at Ibrahimovic. Comes off his shin there. Go and head it. Don't need to do that.
Well, I tell you what, the 20-year-old central defender has had quite a week. He scored the winner in the Europa League.